Moving on to sports, 11 Kenyan Superbike riders are set to represent the country in the 2019 Redstar Superbike Racing Championships slated for the 29th of November in South Africa. Among them are two of the best Kenyan riders, Wanjiku and Amina Reeves. Our reporter Kelvin Kimathi caught up with the two ladies to find out how their journey has been in a sport many perceive as a man's sport.
What comes to your mind when you think of superbikes? Perhaps a whole lot of bikers kitted in their leather gear, beautiful motorcycles, smoke, speed, and a high adrenaline environment. But how many really picture a group of women bike riders? Well, despite the sport being male-dominated, there are a few women giving men a run of their money in the country's Superbike Championship. Meet Kenya's first woman to win the National Superbike Championship in the 250 sport category, Wanjiku, popularly known as Shikes 85, and a high school biology teacher, Amina Reeves, who finished third in the 300 super sport category.
I bought my full gear, but it was in two pieces. So I would remove something one by one. So they would just see and they're like, whose gear is that? They're like, my baby brother says, it's Shikes. Then my dad is like, you just return where you borrowed. But when I bought the helmet, my dad was like, now I need to ask the right question, because now it looks like you're serious. Then it looked like he didn't take me serious. So the moment I walked in home with a 600 bike, now he knew I'm in this, and he knows I'm a go-getter. Once I decide my head is on this, it's on this.
To be honest, I love sports, and I love being on a bike, and I love racing. I love competition. I have that kind of personality where I want to be in this industry. I want to be in this situation, and I love it.
Amina Reeves and Shikes 85 are the only two ladies who have qualified to represent the country in the Redstar Superbike Championships that will be held in South Africa from 28th of this month after making the cut during the East Africa Superbike Championships.
Feels so good just knowing that I'm going with all the boys and I actually qualified to be with them. It's really, really amazing because I'm finishing third in the national competition and I've done pretty well in the East Africa Superbike Championship. I feel like I've earned it, and I deserve to be there representing the country, representing Kenya.
Yes, I'm so excited to go to USA for the first time after 8 years trying to do this. Now the guys have seen these ladies are not here to joke. I am here to compete and win, and I can't wait to go to USA.
However, it hasn't been a rosy affair for the lady bikers due to stereotypes surrounding the lady riders in the sport. Amina Reeves, who started racing 1 year ago, says she has had to battle through to not only prove her prowess, but also critics who are of the opinion that women should not ride motorcycles.
It's tough, but I love it. I love giving the boys a run for their money because, people just stereotype ladies and say, oh, they're cute, they can't do these motorsports, it's okay, she's an obstacle on the track. But I really give them a run for their money, and I beat some guys. In my first race, I've beaten quite a lot of people, which is good.
Things haven't been any different for Wanjiku, who despite being in the sport for almost 8 years now, has had to battle her way to prove that women bikers can push themselves and race than their male counterparts.
A lady being with the men, it's scary. Sometimes they try to push you off. You're just guessing there, you're trying to keep up with them, you overtake them, they overtake you. By the end of the day, we take care of each other.
Apart from the stereotypes and financial challenges, one of the other challenges that women bikers face is injuries that leave scars on their skins, something they actually don't mind.
So I've never gotten into a serious injuries because I gear up very nicely. I make sure my gears are very padded.
With all the challenges and battles they've had to win to get to where they are today, would Amina Reeves and Shikes 85 encourage other ladies to get into the sport?
Sit on a bike. Sit on a bike like you are the one handling it. If you can stand it up and you're comfortable balancing it and you're okay with that, it means that you can probably ride. If you get on a bike and you try and balance it and you're freaking out, riding is not for you.
As Harmony Wanjiku, popularly known as Sheiks 85, and Amina Reeves gear up for the Redstar Superbike Racing Championships in South Africa, it is their hope that they will be taken more seriously and seen as serious women in this sport, rather than being stereotyped as just beautiful, pretty ladies trying to make it in a men's sport. Kelvin Kimathi, Switch TV.